Hey, what is up guys? It's JBOB here, back again with another Minecraft tutorial. And today's tutorial is a highly requested one, and it's actually the chicken farm that I built on the survival world that I do my survival series on. And if you guys have not seen my survival series I do here on this channel, it's really awesome and a lot of you guys really enjoy it. So if you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. We do a lot of awesome builds and it's completely in survival. So if you guys like playing survival or watching survival let's plays, it's kind of the thing for you. But let's go ahead and hop into this build. Now this build's a little bit different from the one I built on my survival world in a few differences. It actually holds more chickens in the chicken reservoir, as well as it looks a lot better than the one in my survival series. But I'll go ahead and point those things out to you guys when we get to them. But the first thing you want to go ahead and do here is to go ahead and find a spot where you want to build your farm. Go ahead and place a design in the ground like so. We want this to be 7 long. So this is going to be, let's see, probably like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. And then directly here in the center, we're going to go ahead and place a chest. Now behind this chest, we are going to place a hopper. And now to place a hopper into a chest or item that you can open, you're going to go ahead and crouch. So as you can see, I crouched and you can go ahead and do that then. Now we're going to go ahead and build up some walls here, and we're going to place a block behind like that. Now on this block we are going to go ahead and place a dispenser and a slab by crouching like that, right on top of the hopper there. Now that we have this kind of set up, we're going to go ahead and place some glass here in front on top of the chest there, as well as we're going to add some wood here on the sides. Now we're going to go ahead and extend all of these up to kind of match the height of the glass, as well as adding a block on top of the dispenser. Now in the back we're going to set up some blocks here to run our redstone on, so we're going to go out to on each side like this and back to as well. Now you don't have to do this part here, but I just like to do it to kind of outline the redstone and make it easier for you guys to see, so I just went ahead and put those blocks down there like that. So let's go ahead and put all these items that we're going to be using as our building blocks back in the chest and grab the redstone so that we can run our redstone real quick. So the redstone is super easy for this build. All you're going to need is a repeater, a comparator, and some redstone. Well, it's actually 2 repeaters, but so you're going to go ahead and place a comparator down here facing outwards away from the dispenser, dust of redstone, a repeater, and then redstone leading all the way over to this side where it leads into a repeater that heads into our dispenser here. And that's basically the whole redstone circuit. There's no buttons, there's nothing you really have to do. It does it all on its own. And let's actually put this right there. So let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff again. And I guess I'll go ahead and explain to you how this redstone current works if you're not familiar with this kind of setup. So whenever an item enters into this dispenser here, this comparator detects it and sends a pulse all the way around back to the other side, where it then will give this dispenser some power, then shooting out the item that was just placed in it. It's really fast and you don't have to do anything. So yeah, it's awesome. And then if we go ahead and crouch and place 2 hoppers off the back like that, as well as 2 hoppers on either side. Now you don't have to add as many hoppers as I do here. On my survival world I actually only added these first 2 here leading inwards, but I actually added these other 2 because it can hold a lot more chickens and is actually a lot more efficient. And to be honest guys, I'm probably going to implement this design on the survival world as well, because it does work extremely well. But make sure all of these hoppers are leading into this dispenser here. So this middle line's going straight in, and then these outer hoppers are going straight into the dispenser here. So just make sure they're all going into this block so you're not missing any eggs that are dropping. Alright, the next thing we're going to go ahead and do here is we are going to go ahead and place down a little bit of a log. Oh, excuse me, wrong block. On this block here, we're going to place a log going up and a log going up over here. And then we're going to come out 6 blocks, I believe. Or no, it's 5 blocks. So 5 blocks out like that, and double it up. We're going to go ahead and do the same back here. Oop, we missed one again. LOL. Alright, and then we're going to do the same on this side. Now this is just kind of building up the outer structure, and this is really just all cosmetic, so you can really use whatever blocks that you want. And you can really use whatever blocks you want for this whole build. Just make sure that these blocks here where the lava is going to be are blocks that aren't going to burn, so not like wood. You want to use something like cobble or stone bricks or stone or something like that. So now that we got this kind of set up, let's go ahead and start working on the inners of our chicken coop here. I'm just going to go ahead and place these kind of around like so, with 3 blocks of stone and then a piece of wood on the ends of it. And then we get something that looks kind of like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill these in right there. So now we're just going to go ahead and build this up a little bit and leave some room for some windows. Got to go ahead and fill this part in. And leaving a spot for a window here. We're going to go ahead and slap our windows in real quick. Add the wood leading up like this, as well as here. Alright, now is the fun part. Now comes the time where we are going to add our lava and our chicken eggs. So we're going to go ahead and add our lava in right here and put a block above it like so. Now as you can see here, because we have this slab here, we have a 1 block gap in between where this slab is and where this, or excuse me, 1/2 block in between this slab and this lava. And that way, when our chickens are hatched right here, they are baby chickens and they won't burn until they grow up to a full-size chicken where we can get the meat. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and try and spawn in all of our chickens now. Alrighty guys, now we have all of our chickens in here. We can actually go ahead and get work started on the roof. Now the easiest way to go ahead and get all these chickens in here if you are playing and building this on survival is to first off get some chicken eggs. Save up all your chicken eggs and hopefully you can just spawn a bunch of chickens in there. If not, you can get some seeds and kind of find some chickens out in the wild and kind of lead them into a pen kind of like this, and then you can just breed them a whole bunch until you get a lot of chickens like this. But yeah, that kind of is the easiest way to do that in survival, but obviously I'm playing in creative, so I just went ahead and spawned them in with normal eggs. I guess I could have used chicken spawn eggs, but whatever, no biggie. Alright, so now that we have a roof kind of on here, we're going to go ahead and use some cobblestone stairs to kind of give it a pointy roof, kind of like what a chicken coop I would assume would look like. And we're just going to go ahead and do this all the way around and all the way up until it gets to the top. Now this is just something I added here to the top that I'm just kind of playing around with. I'm not sure how I like it. Let's see, does this look any better? Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I was just thinking about adding like one of those roosters like they have on a farm or something like that to signalize that this is a chicken coop. But yeah, then we're just going to go ahead and add some little fence posts here in the corners around our build to give it that nice little detail. And that really just kind of wraps up the whole build, guys. I mean, it's a pretty simple build. You can kind of build whatever you kind of think this would look best in. If you guys want this to be a complete industrial build and make it all out of stone, or if you guys want to kind of do what I did with a mixture, or you guys want it to just be like a straight farm looking build. But yeah, that's basically how to build everything. And yeah, we have all of our little chickens hopping around in here, and eventually these guys will grow up to be a full-size adult chickens and start laying some eggs. Then it will go through our hoppers into our dispenser there. Then the eggs will shoot out here into our little chicken kill chamber, and then once those chickens grow up, they will get burned by the lava and their drops will go down in through this hopper into this chest here. Now this thing will give you lots of cooked chicken as well as feathers. So I don't know if you guys want to maybe put like a double chest here or something like that. It's kind of centered around 1 block with this kill chamber, so I just went ahead and put 1 chest, but you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and add as many chests as you want, and you can have this thing running all the time. One thing you want to look out for is on Xbox, or excuse me, Minecraft Bedrock Edition. You want to check your simulation distance, which is in the settings, and you want to make sure that you are within your simulation distance for this thing to actually be working. So you can actually go off and do stuff over here and have this thing still working, but you can't head off really far away in this thing for it to still work. You have to be semi close by. But yeah, this thing's really great. So if you guys build this in your base or kind of near your house or something like that, it will just kind of run in the background and give you guys like basically unlimited cooked chicken. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's build. A lot of you guys I know were asking for it, so hopefully this helps you guys out and you guys can find a place for this guy on your Minecraft worlds. But yep, that has been it, guys. I have been JBOB, and I'm out. Peace.